Hi, and welcome to General IELTS Help Test Preparation videos. This material and video is coming from gieltshelp.com. For lots more help preparing for the General IELTS exam, please visit us there and join the full course. Okay, so to begin, let's have a look at the question. You have recently moved to a new city. Write a letter to an English-speaking friend. In your letter, explain why you moved, describe your new city, tell him/her other news. Write at least 150 words. You do not need to write any addresses. Begin your letter as follows. Dear. Okay, so again, remember that the first point you must focus on is that this is an informal letter. Now, once you've done this, then again, remember that you need to close your eyes, visualize the situation. Maybe you have moved to a new city before and you can write this letter from true experience. Again, remember that this is something that's current, not in the past, so watch your verb tenses. You are writing the letter in the present. Pay attention to that, especially if you're using a past experience. If you haven't moved to any new cities before, you're having trouble with that, then just imagine the situation. Think about something that's easy. Don't think about difficult or complicated ideas. Please do not write about moving to a city that you have no idea about. So if you, for example, decide that you want to write about New York, but you've never been to New York, you don't know lots about New York, then don't do that. So write about a city that's familiar to you. Again, your goal here is to get a good score, not to be unique or overly impressive. All right, so I'm going to plan my ideas. Again, at home, I would do this on paper. Right now, let's imagine that I'm doing this during the exam. So I close my eyes and I visualize. Okay, so where have I moved? I've moved to Tokyo. What am I doing there? I'm teaching English and studying Japanese, getting familiar with the culture. The reason I chose Tokyo is because I've actually been to Japan and I've taught there. So this is coming from some past experience. And I do that because I know that's going to make it easier for me to write about this. So again, I'm focusing to make sure that I answer the points in the question and give lots of details. Please remember, don't write about a lot of different topics, only a couple, and write in a lot of detail. The first part is the introduction or greeting. And again, remember that this is only a couple of sentences. So let's begin. Dear Tim. Okay, and be specific. So this is a letter to your friend. Call your friend by first name. Please remember the salutation. It's an important part of letter writing. Don't write an address. The task tells you not to. That's a waste of time again. So, dear Tim, I was just thinking of you the other day when I saw the new Stallone film in theaters. Okay, so this is my hook. This is to get the attention of Tim. So I'm bringing to his attention that I'm thinking about him. This is going to make it more exciting for him to continue on reading. And this can be a little bit off topic. The goal here is just catch your friend's attention. So I'm thinking about him. You wouldn't believe but I saw this movie in Tokyo, Japan. I recently moved here for work. Okay, so that's my introduction. That's my greeting. It includes that hook to catch Tim's attention, gives a little bit of the background and the context of the letter, which is my move to this new city. So now that I have the introduction, I can go on to the main part of my letter where I talk to Tim a little bit about what's going on in my life and give more details about my new experiences in Tokyo. So let's do that next. Now we're into the body, which of course requires a lot of explanation and detail, and it's about 8 to 10 sentences. Now here we're talking about a new city, and of course we should be quite visual with our details and explanations. So again, lots of sensory language when we're describing experience. Okay, so again, indent a few spaces and begin. As you may have heard, I graduated with a degree in applied linguistics last May. So I decided to put my studies to use and travel to Japan to teach English. I got a great job in Tokyo, so here I am. The city is amazing. It is large and crowded. I've gotten lost at least a dozen times. Okay, so here I'm writing down my thoughts and I'm going into details. When I talk about the size of the city and that it's crowded, I go into detail that I got lost. And then I keep going on with this topic. So again, remember, keep going into more and more detail. Don't just jump from ideas to ideas. So let's keep doing that. Luckily, Japanese people are very helpful. So I always find someone to point me in the right direction. To see the rest of this Writing Task 1 video, and for lots more help with the General IELTS exam, please visit us at www.gieltshelp.com and join the full course.